For once, there was hope. There was unity. One movement, one voice, two words, End SARS. Till at the edge of a gun, some of them began to fall, and that silenced them all.
Mother Nigeria left her children. She turned her back when they cried for help. The guardians she left for them made cadavers of her babies.
I went to First Tag and I was arrested. Why? They didn't see anything on my laptop. And could you believe a SARS officer was telling me that what am I doing with laptop when I'm not doing Yahoo? That's what a SARS officer told me.
A time when an iPhone could earn you 2 shots, one from its camera, another from a policeman. When some dread on your head was enough reason to be dead, cause law-enforcing beasts took laws into their paws and extorted the people who entrusted them with the safety of their life and property.
When night met our hearts with much fright.
Having dreadlock isn't a crime. Okay. Having tattoos isn't a crime.
Trigger-happy claws, clutching arms and a license to use it. Would rob a car owner and leave his carcass on the streets. As the ground seeps blood from another corpse, murdered by the cops.
No longer at ease with brutality. Enough is enough.
When we decided we've had enough of this bloody romance and taking the weight of police brutality to break our endurance, young Nigerians from every district hit the streets with one chant. The dividing lines of tribe, culture, and religion were blurred as we stood together with one mission as one blood. There was hardly a distinction between green and white.
It's not the first time they've announced SARS being scrapped. Like 3 times, they keep announcing it. We don't want audio ending.
Reform, restructure, rinse, and then repeat. Don't you think we'll go rid of the same deceit? SARS knows why we don't want any of that. Put an end to it. Maybe it's time for her to lose her blinds and see as case inclined. Look out for these murderers and bring them to book.
The fight was for justice. For Kazim,
For Chimo,
For Tinezekwe,
Chibike,
Kolade,
and for every one of us who would have died or be denied our right if he didn't put up that fight. We endured the sun and rain.
for Samani, Oga Jumbo,
Their death and blood would never be in vain.
That fight against oppression got oppressing. When placards began to know the taste of blood, when the dregs of society rode in government vehicles not under arrest, but armed to cause unrest. As the light went off that day, there was one switch they didn't flip. We saw a man struggle for his life on the live. What did the IGP say about what we saw on the IG feed? I've always thought politicians will make good blacksmiths because they usually know how to forge. The ones with the green screen are the ones who are more concerned about the nation's image than lives lying in waste.
Death is not when you no longer breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. For me, death is when you are afraid to speak the truth, afraid to speak against injustice because you are afraid to die. The day I'm unable to speak because I'm afraid to die will be the day that I truly die.
On the sands of time, stories have been written. Future leaders became history, not by a mystery, but clearly by guns, just because they choose not to be oppressed by political thugs. Yes, many of us have been laid to rest. Yet, we shall never rest, for we believe justice will prevail, and our voices shall break through barricades of evil.